Hello. So I'm gonna be talking about Conscience Loving by Gay Hendricks and Kathleen Hendricks. The topic of relationships, a really important one because life is relationships, and if we can improve the quality of our relationships, we can really improve immensely the quality of our lives. So I would like to mention some things that stood up for me. And the first one would be how to know if we even have a relationship. It says we do not have a relationship if we are codependent. We have an entanglement, a state in which things are enfolded in such a way that a freedom of each is limited. And we often behave in such an unconscious ways because we are all products of our conditioning. We are all products of our childhood unconscious patterning and learned behavior from childhood. And as a species, as human beings, we tend to gravitate towards things that are familiar. And those things we have learned in our childhoods are familiar. And also the book says one of the most important steps in adult life is to begin to notice where and how your behavior is programmed. So yeah, if I had to summarize the book and what it's about, I would say it really shows us the enormous power of our unconscious minds. And also the step to take in the direction of bringing an unconscious to the light is taking a 100% of responsibility for our lives. Basically, that would be the first step. And for me, it seemed like a lot. But in the end, I got convinced it can be done. It's necessary if you wanna move towards a conscious relationships, which I would really like to do moving forward with my life. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. In the end, I got convinced it can be done and it's necessary and it's worth it in the end because, yeah, relationships are life. So, yeah, with this in mind, with this, when we are aware how powerful our unconscious mind is and our behaviors are molded by what we have learned and what we have established in our childhoods, and bringing this unconscious to surface, this thing alone would be very beneficial in a breathwork facilitation work. I think I would reference the book for sure especially if clients come with specific relationship issues. Then the one thing I will carry on with me is the fact that issues in a relationship will come up. It's inevitable. It's just the way it is. Like before, my thought process was to, stop the issues, run away from issues. But no, the issues will come up because a close relationship is a powerful light force. Like any strong light, it casts a large shadow. When you stand in the light of a close relationship, you must learn to deal with the shadow. If you and the other person do not look into what this shadow contains, your relationship will be between two shadows instead of the two of you as real people. So yeah, relationships can be a wonderful catalyst for growth if we are willing to do the work, and to look inside of us and to take 100% responsibility for our lives. Other important points for me was the importance for closeness and for space in relationships, and that are equally important. I never considered a time for space before in my relationships, so I will for sure take this one with me moving forward. Also, I would like to mention the big moment when we can decide to go conscious or to go the unconscious way. I have experienced this moment many times in my life, and for X, Y, Z reasons, I kept choosing the withhold, withdraw, and project path. And I wouldn't recommend this path because, yeah, it never ends. As they say, this stuff, they just cycle. It goes turn, turn, turn. Yeah, and also one point is withholding the truth is the form of lying. And I have withholded the truth many, many, many times. The thought process was, I will deal with this later, or, I don't want to contribute to making this situation worse or something. But basically, yeah, I would agree that withholding is a form of lying. And also, these things that come up are not always, we are not gonna always like them, because it's not pleasant to admit to yourself that you are basically a liar. But seeing the truth, it what will move us forward. So yeah, This is why also self-loving is so important. We all do these things because we are conditioned. And yeah, so yeah, I find the book to be very insightful. And as I said, I don't know if I already said it, I will for sure reference it within my personal life and also in the breathwork facilitation. Yes, so for now, that's it from me. Thank you for listening and see you next time. Ciao. Bye bye. Do widzenia.